As you can see, this is Hyder, Alaska. There's a lot of abandoned buildings, lots of desolation, it looks like. We hardly seen anybody going on around downtown, but it was 6 o'clock in the morning, so that could have been the reason. We did see one little place that was open. It was a gallery, and said they had the best fudge there. We did not stop since it was so early, but we may do that if we ever get to come back to Hyder, Alaska. This is on the way to the Fish Creek observation platform to see the bears. As you can see, this is Bear River. On some of these photos, it is a very wide river. It's beautiful though, even though it wasn't flowing all the way across. This is the Bear River, and we just saw a bald eagle. I'll have to include some photos, but we're in Hyder, Alaska, America. I don't see him.
See you moving? See you moving? Is it on?
It's on.
Hello again from Stewart, British Columbia. Today we crossed over into Hyder, Alaska. It's the most southeastern point of Alaska you can drive to. It's Alaska, but it's not really Alaska. You can't drive anywhere else in Alaska from there. It's landlocked, surrounded by British Columbia, except for the ocean side. And the bay is right here in the Hyder and Stewart area. It did feel good to get into America a little bit. We've been gone 3 days, and I miss being in America. I'm not going to apologize for that. And I'm an American. That's where home is. So I'll be glad to go to Alaska, to get to Alaska proper, and then I'll be glad to get back to the lower 48. We did see, excuse me, 2 bald eagles today. On my bucket list when we left, my goal was to see a grizzly in the wild, bald eagles in the wild, and the northern lights. So we've knocked one of the things off of our bucket list. What you got, Mama?
Yes, it was beautiful seeing just Bear River and the snow-capped mountains going over there into Hyder, and then seeing the bald eagle. And we saw it, and it flew off, we thought. Well, then Papa was over there walking Henry kind of further down the little pull-off place, and I was down at the other end, and he was talking really quiet, and y'all know I can't hear anything. So I walked down there, and he's like, there he is. And I couldn't get my camera zoomed in and on him enough before he flew off. But I got him flying off, and then I put that in the video. And then as we were leaving, Papa said, oh, there's another one in the tree. So we've got a couple of videos of him in the tree. Not the same one, maybe the same one, we don't know. And then as we was coming out of Hyder and coming back down the road, Papa spotted another one. So we did not get his photo. They are quick, but no bears today. We got up early at 6 o'clock and went down to the Fish Creek observatory platform. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
And Papa got out and walked down there, and there was several people already there, and no bears. So
the Fish Creek is in the Tongass National Forest, so there's Americans manning that the boardwalk area where you go to the viewing area. So if you're watching, hey, what up? Maybe I talked to him, and evidently there was, when the thaw occurred, there's been an ice jam in the river system, so that pushed the salmon run back a week. So he thinks that the bears just haven't worked their way down to this part of Alaska, British Columbia yet. We're supposed to be coming back the same way in 10 days, 2 weeks. I don't know the time frame, but we're supposed to be coming back this way. If we don't see a bear in Alaska proper, then we've already got reservations here, so we're gonna stop here and give them one more try. If not, I'm gonna have to go to a zoo and take a picture and swear it was up here. We're gonna roll out here early in the morning, or as early as we can. We seem to have problems getting out early, but we're gonna roll out here early and stay in Dease Lake dry camping. Dry camping and boondocking, it means no electric, no water, no sewer. So we're just gonna rough it for a night, and then we'll be on the Alcan that we couldn't get on because of the fires before. So we'll be back on our original schedule. What you got, Mama?
yeah, we and I know probably everybody knows that, but we will have fresh water, and we have our house batteries, and we have our generator for lights. So, that runs our microwave.
Okay, pardon the interruption. That we had called a campground to see if we could check in a day early. To make a long story short, we had another long drive. I built another long drive day in, so we changed things around so it wouldn't be so long. It was nearly 500 miles, and that's just not doable, especially on this road and on these roads, and with towing the car. It's 500 miles would be a Herculean task, so we're not going to do that. The shout out for today is going to be, I believe it's David and Ben.
I think so, yes.
The Mama, I'll put a description in the link. They do mostly cruises, but they have cruised to Alaska, and they're funny. I get a kick out of watching them.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the shout out today, and that's all I got. What about you?
That's it.
All right. Well, we may not have service to post tomorrow. We'll do a video, but we won't be able to post it until the prior day. But we will get back with you eventually, and until then,
We'll see you down the road.